Hi everybody, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all my patrons. My name's Neil and it's time for the next episode of The Leftovers. Well, we kicked off season 2 in a completely new direction, in a completely new town, in a new state with new unexplained phenomenon that we're trying to wrap our heads around, and I'm loving every minute of it, but I feel like we've purposely been thrown into a new mystery situation that we don't fully understand. And everything we've learned last season suddenly doesn't apply anymore. So here we are in Jardin, Texas, and nobody died, nobody disappeared in the Great Departure. And why? And nobody knows, but is it a miracle that there is one town of 10,000 somewhere in the world where this happened? No, I mean, that's a matter of math. I don't know what the odds are that any particular town this happens to, but the fact that it happened somewhere seems within the realm of possibility. And so here we are, and Kevin and Nora and Jill have just moved here. Matt's been here for a couple of months with his wife Mary, and he is sort of filling in as a temporary minister at the Baptist church. We've met the new family of interest is the Murphys. Father John, we've got 2 kids and mom. They seem like a typical family, despite the fact that Dad's got a bit of a criminal background. He's the captain of the local fire department now. And at the end of episode 1, daughter Evie has, disappeared. And with her 2 friends at the Miracle Spring in the middle of the night. And what's more, the spring has disappeared as well. So what's up with that? I don't know. I just don't know. But I want to find out more. So let's jump into the next episode. This is episode 2 from season 2, and it's called A Matter of Geography. I like geography. Also, I'm glad that the pie was apparently not poisoned last episode. Oh, we're back here. We're back in Mapleton. Is this when she discovers the baby? Baby Lily. We're filling in the gaps. Okay. Do we learn a little bit more about why they've moved to Texas?
Look what I found.
We're keeping her, right?
We don't really know each other.
Okay.
But
What do I need to know?
I'm going crazy. I've told you that.
I've been walking in my sleep.
I kidnapped someone while I was sleepwalking.
I grabbed Patti Levin.
Oh, he's coming out with all of it.
I tried to let her go, but she wouldn't let me. And she killed herself. We buried her.
Wow, he's coming out with all of it. No secrets.
And I smoke.
And I smoke.
I hire prostitutes to shoot me.
Wow. Total honesty. Raw truth.
I lied to you about my gun. I won't ever do that again. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Do I have to say something crazy now?
I was wondering if there was something that was going to come out there. Wow.
It's okay.
It's like a load off, isn't it? Wow. Love it. Okay. Are we in Texas now? Have we made the move? Doesn't strike me as Kevin music, but okay. Oh, I think we're still in Mapleton. Oh, we got a screaming baby leaving the laundromat. Oh.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I love.
Fuck.
Kevin's not a
Swear
happy
to God, I
camper.
thought you
It's
said
okay.
11 o'clock.
Here, give her.
I gotta fix that fucking washing machine.
Kevin, it's okay. Deep breath. Clear it out, man.
Oh, this is like
Good.
finalizing the adoption, or all right.
Marital status.
Well, we live together.
We were both previously married.
We're committed.
We love each other.
Obviously. Very, very much.
Would you like to adopt another child
We want this one.
in addition to this one?
Oh wow,
We're good.
one's plenty.
Yeah.
Congratulations. She's all yours.
She's all ours.
Okay. Oh, I do love me some pixies. Fix that washing machine. Is he digging up Patti? What's he? So confused. What's he digging up? This feels like where they buried Patti. Ugh. Why? Why are you doing this, Kevin? This is months later. Now what? Oh, don't pass a cop. That's no good. Oh, he wants to be pulled over. What's he doing? He did that on 100% on purpose. Where is my mind?
There's a body in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Aww. That was sweet. of him.
Miracle National Park. So is Matt already in Texas?
Waiting for someone. It's just 20 minutes late.
Okay.
Mom? Oh. So she's keeping the secret. Where's he living exactly?
Dad and Nora adopted the baby.
Wow.
So she knows the truth about the baby.
Did you tell Dad?
Well, can I just tell him that I know you're okay?
No. Jill, you can't.
Why not?
Why not?
Because nobody's okay.
Everybody's damaged.
I am.
Okay.
And so is Dad.
She wanted me to give this to you.
So he's still with Lori. And Lori can't face the family, or won't face the family, or chooses, Okay.
I love you.
So the brother and sister are the only connection holding the family
Me too.
sorta together. So Mom's just sitting there in the driver's seat during all of that? So much for a Garvey reunion.
An offer on your house. 2.7.
Why? Something about it being her family and
Why are you
hers.
offering me 4 times what I'm asking for my house?
Because it is anomalous.
Because my husband and children disappeared from here.
Yes.
If they're writing you a grant that big, you must have a guess as to where my family went.
A theory.
Our guess is that it's a matter of geography.
Then what? What does it matter?
People want to be able to protect themselves against a recurrence.
Yeah,
You think it's gonna happen again?
we don't know.
Why wouldn't it?
That's enough to put the fear of God in you and go to the one safe town in America. But it explains why they could buy in Jardin if they're getting that huge offer on her house.
Lois Makepeace from AdFac.
Kevin Garvey?
She's got an eye patch.
Want to ask about the eye?
Kind of.
You kill her.
No.
You know who did kill her.
She killed herself.
I don't care how you knew where she was buried or why you dug her up, because I don't care about her.
That fact don't care about the cults at all.
Good riddance, Patricia. We hardly fucking knew you. Go home, Kevin Garvey. What the fuck was that?
Indeed. I love that we still get some Patti here and there. She's such a character.
Lose the circulation.
Whoa.
She's got a grip on it.
Grandpa.
Hola, Bambino.
Your dad's been released. Isn't that great?
Released?
You're dubious.
I'm supposed to trust you just because you're wearing normal clothes, not a bathrobe?
Do you want to call the nut house?
Kinda.
What are they going to tell me if I do?
Then I'm cured.
And he's moving to Australia.
Moving, just
Oh,
visiting for an indefinite period of time.
is that who the letter... Is that his identity in Sydney, Australia?
I just like Nora more. Try not to drive her into a fucking cult, okay?
You gotta admit, it's pretty convincing.
What?
You? What, the voices, they just went away?
No, sir. I just started doing what they told me to.
Stopped fighting it.
I could sit around and cry about how the world fucking ended. Or I could start it up again.
Starting up the world again?
You want to get out of here?
Out of the restaurant?
No.
Out of Mapleton. So they just decided, let's go see Matt in Texas. Miracle, Texas.
So it begins when darkness falls.
Props to the transport department and the entire production design of this tent community.
Y'all got a reservation?
We rented a place in town.
Welcome to Miracle.
Well, I hope they use that more, because the amount of effort that went into making all of that, it'd kill me if I had to take it down next week. What's the dog's name? Do we know? 9261.
Sir, you're gonna need to take that animal to quarantine if you're going into town.
Oh.
60 days? Dog.
Here we go.
16 days, did she say, or 60? 16's one of the numbers, and yeah. I'm trying to figure out the significance of 9261, but the 61 is 16 backwards. See, this is what Lost has done to me.
I'll stay with him if you want. Maybe he'll fucking talk to me.
Not our dogs. Patty's like on him.
The visitor wristband is your ticket into Miracle. Visitors must wear their wristband.
These wristbands are an important plot device.
Stay out of restrictions.
How are you?
Sorry?
How are you?
This was the guy in the trailer that Michael visited.
Just come see me. Anytime. I can help you.
Was this guy the bailiff in Night Court? He's...
I can't believe this. They say our house burned down?
The house was
Yes.
rented? Are there any other rentals available?
Not currently, but we'll get you all to the top of the wait list should one come available.
When's that going to be?
I think she's buying a house.
500,000. 500.
650.
I had you. I'm at 650 over at
750.
750.
Bidding.
We don't have to do this. There are other places that we can live.
This place.
is a miracle.
This is the place we decided on. 3 million.
All sales are final. We clear on that?
Yep.
Sold the house for $3 million.
Okay, they're pot committed. You got a baby, you got a house, you got a wife, basically. I'm going to assume there's no cults in this town. I'm not sure why I'm assuming that, but I guess because it's like a national park. Means nothing, really.
Think this is the right place?
Yep, he said the cottage next to the church.
It's like a storage shed.
You're here!
Hey, I'm glad you're here.
Me too, man.
Come on. I know it's not much, but we have our own bathroom.
Well, that's it.
How was it coming into town?
They took our dog and they told us our rental burned down. But other than that, smooth sailing.
So they were going to take the upstairs in the rental at the handprint guy.
$3 million?
Yeah, it was meant to be.
I'm sure it's very nice.
We haven't actually seen it yet.
Oh, so you two bury a body together and now you got each other's backs, huh?
Yeah.
You told her?
I tell her everything.
Yeah. Tell each other everything.
What's he seeing in the bushes? This isn't the first time he's been like triggering memories of Caro, or is it something else? He needs to block it out with the music. Yeah, this is like his escape. I thought it was about the baby crying when we first saw it in the laundromat, but now it's about...
There it is.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper, maybe? Good bones? Oh no, it's in good shape. It was just, it looked... It's the scaffolding and stuff. What's that all about? 420. Where'd the pie come from, I wonder? Alright, we're getting this all from the other side. The side we already know. Okay, yeah, no, it's a fixer-upper for sure. You're gonna need some wallpaper work.
At least it's big.
They're gonna get to witness their first earthquake tonight. No gas.
Come on.
Oh, this is when he's gonna bang his head.
Ah, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Kevin.
Oh! That was Patti, right?
We just cannot go on with you treating me like I don't exist. I do. I need you to talk to me.
What happened?
Just slipped on some water. Like such a fucking idiot.
Is that because there's no water on the floor?
Oh, gross.
Please don't put that on my head.
It'll clear out.
You want to go to a birthday party?
We just got here. We haven't even unpacked.
We'll just drop by for 15 minutes, make an appearance.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Get to know the neighbors. Turns into an all-nighter, but you know. Oh, what does Lily know about the pie?
The pie!
This frickin' pie.
Pie is secure. Over. Very interesting family, those Murphys. Hard to tell if they're part of your story or you're part of theirs. I'm not going anywhere.
Ah! Patti ain't dead yet. Oh, I'm glad they didn't finish with her.
I'm looking forward to getting to know you better, Kevin.
Yeah, me too.
Oh!
Jesus Christ, it's just a light bulb.
This was not the plan. This was not what it was supposed to be.
What was it supposed to be?
Not this. You went all fucking in. Why? For what?
Oh, Kev.
She needs to be here because it makes her feel safe.
And what if it's no safer here than anywhere else?
Please don't fuck this up, Dad.
Oh. Poor catfish. Oh! He woke up there? What the hell? Is he a fish out of water? What? On Earth? How? What? What on Earth? Is that the girl's car? Okay. John and Michael haven't shown up yet. So he's got a cement block tied around his foot, and he ends up in the lake, except the lake disappears. And now here comes the pickup. Go hide.
Dad!
The water's gone.
The water's gone.
Uh-oh.
One of my favorite characters from season 1 was Patti Not because she was nice or friendly or anything. I just found her incredibly intriguing. And I was really disappointed when they killed her. Because it's like, crap, no more Patti. Because she's such an enigma. She's so interesting as the local leader of the GR. And now we get Ghost Patti haunting Kevin on the regular. So I am all for as much Patti as we can get this season. I think this is awesome. We learn more about Miracle National Park this episode. We get to see the whole process of Kevin and Nora sort of solidifying the relationship and adopting Lily and deciding to move and all the rest of it. Telling the story from the other side. But it's like Ghost Patti said, I can't figure out whether the Murphys are in Kevin's story or Kevin is in the Murphys' story right now. And I mean, I love that she's almost a fourth wall breaker for those sorts of comments and like the uh-oh at the very end. She's going to be a lot of fun this season. I can tell already that the Patti moments are there's going to be some great beats there. But we've got some mysteries. Everything from like who left the pie to how on earth did Kevin end up in the lake with a concrete block tied around his foot. And presumably it was just the lake disappearing that saved him. How? What? Like, we know he used to sleepwalk. And well, we know he sleepwalks. We have no proof that that's stopped. We know he sleepwalks, and he has no recollection of what he does while he's sleepwalking. Well, if Patty's in his head full time now, maybe she takes over when he's sleepwalking. And maybe she tried killing him? Maybe he did that to himself? How did he get out to the lake by himself? No other cars around as far as we could tell, but I immediately think too logistically as opposed to just like, let's absorb the story itself and assume the logistics make sense. But Evie is still gone. That story hasn't progressed. This was really just sort of the other tale, and now we're caught up, and now we can progress as one story. So they bought a house that's going to need a ton of work. Yeah, we learn about the mechanics of how this park works. So obviously, this national park was established after the Great Departure, when it became clear that Jarden was this miracle town where there were no departures. And there's this whole tent/RV community just on the outskirts trying to get in, desperate for these wristbands. That plot, that particular thing, the wristbands, has been reinforced enough that at some point that's going to become a major plot point this season, I feel. But what are now that we're here, what are Kevin and Nora going to do? What's Jill going to do? Jill still has a year of school ahead of her or something, I think. But aside from that, yes, Matt is also in Miracle. Matt and Mary are. But the last we see of Tom and Lori is in Mapleton, and they're together. And Tom and Jill will communicate, but Tom can't join Jill and Kevin and Nora, and it doesn't appear that Lori's willing to communicate with any of them, although she wrote a letter to Jill that Jill doesn't want to read. But can we assume that Tom and Lori are still in Mapleton, or have they, for some reason, followed Kevin and Nora to Texas, and maybe we see them living in that tent community outside soon, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Matt's got secrets. Why doesn't Matt think it's a good idea to live with Nora and Kevin? When we first met Matt at the Baptist church this season, he was about to talk about something with Mary. There's something about Mary. And then he chose not to do that, and the minister sort of shut him down before he went any further. Mary doesn't seem to have been healed, but perhaps... You know, it's interesting, like, this town calls itself Miracle, and perhaps it just, like, it experienced a miracle in that no one died. But, like I said, that can just be mathematical. That's a statistical aberration, which, while unlikely, is still possible. But it feels like the town doesn't want to say that there's a ton of, like, miracles happen here. When Michael was selling the water, the test tubes of water, he didn't want to say that it was going to fix you, or heal you, or save you, or protect you. He just said it was a souvenir. And when it felt like Matt was about to describe some sort of miracle that happened to Mary, the minister shut him down. So has something happened to Mary that we haven't seen? Is she just pretending to still be in her sort of vegetative state, or what? I don't know. And if Matt's keeping that a secret, that would explain why he doesn't want to live with Kevin and Nora, because how do you... Then Mary's got to keep up the act the entire time. You know, she can put on the act for short periods of time, you know, at church, when somebody pops by unexpectedly at the house, which is why it took a while for him to answer that knock, even though they're living in a tiny little garage. She had to become vegetative Mary again. I think Mary's fine. I think, maybe. I don't know. This is what Lindelof does to you. He makes you start, like, speculating wildly just because you anticipate wild plot twists. And so you start dreaming up wild plot twists that may or may not have anything to do with the actual story. But you start going, what crazy thing could happen? And surprise, surprise, most of your crazy guesses are wrong. But not all. Not all. Anyhow, another great episode. Thank you for spending a little time with me on your busy day. It means a lot to me that you come visit the channel. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.